Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Good to have everybody here. We've got sound, we've got audio, we are good. So, thank you for being here. How many of you are looking for something more? More for your health, more for your well-being, more energy, better relationships, more abundance and prosperity. This is what I want to introduce you to today, because it has changed my life in more ways than I can imagine, and I want to share this with you. So, who am I? I'm Nicole. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a pranic healer. And pranic healing really has blessed my life in the most incredible ways. There was a time in my life where I was struggling. I just had my second child and I had no energy. My thyroid was just in the worst space. Everything just felt strained, felt awful, and nothing was working. I had tried all sorts of different treatments and just wasn't getting anywhere. And I started looking and I did multiple different things. And then I found pranic healing. And it literally was like the lights went on and I had this realization, oh my gosh, this is what I've been looking for. So my original intention with seeking out pranic healing was for my own self-healing. And within a year, I honestly could not believe the difference. My health had returned, my thyroid had returned back into balance. I was happy. Everything in my life had just improved. And it was quite incredible because the results were kind of subtle and profound at the same time. But it was enough that I literally looked at my career and decided I need to be doing this full time. The shifts that I had seen in that first year, I literally wanted to share with everybody. So that then started my journey of learning all the different things that pranic healing has to offer. And 20 plus years later, I still have the same passion, the same drive to share this modality, because that first year, yes, I had wonderful shifts and changes in my life. But when I look back over the last 20 years, I honestly don't know what I would have done without pranic healing in my life. We cannot control what goes on around us, right? Our world can be a pretty stressful place. What we can do is control how we respond to it. So where I am right now is a place of much better health than I had 20 years ago, more energy, beautiful relations, the most wonderful healing community that we've developed here in Tampa. So what started off as a personal healing journey has now become a passion and a drive to share with everybody you can achieve this in such simple ways. And that's the thing I love about pranic healing, is it's such a simple system, but so profound at the same time. So let's talk about pranic healing. Pranic healing was developed by the most incredible man called Master Choa Kok Sui. He was a chemical engineer and a researcher, and really over his entire lifetime, researched, explored, and spread the teachings of pranic healing. And energy healing, prana is another word for energy. So pranic healing, energy healing, has been around for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. But what he did was he developed it into a system with a step-by-step process. And this is really quite remarkable because it's reproducible. It's standardized and it's reproducible. So he spent so many years getting a system that literally anybody could follow step by step by step. So you don't need any special gifts to do pranic healing. You don't need any equipment. You literally need your two hands and a willingness to learn in order to be able to do pranic healing. And this is quite amazing because we've all got the ability to do pranic healing, right? And with the step-by-step process, I always give the example. It's like following a Michelin's chef chocolate cake recipe. Step number 1, do this. Step number 2, do this. Step number 3, do this. Master Choa has done that for pranic healing, which means if somebody's got back pain, these are the steps you do to alleviate the back pain. If somebody's got a digestive issue, these are the steps that you follow in order to heal the digestive issue. So all of this is covered in literally the first level of training in pranic healing. And it's spread worldwide. It's really in pretty much, I would say, almost every country in the world, bar a few. It's practiced in hospitals. It's practiced in schools. It's practiced in wellness centers worldwide, right? So this is a system that has such a solid foundation and has literally spread across the globe in a relatively short amount of time. So how does pranic healing work? We need to understand a couple of things first. So we have a physical body, right? We also have an energy body. It's called our aura. And within our energy body, we have these things called chakras. Chakras are essentially wheels of energy that work different parts of the body, right? Chakra is actually a Sanskrit word, which means spinning energy. And the same way that we have blood vessels in our body moving blood between the organs and different parts of the body, in our energy system, we have chakras and meridians that allow the flow of energy through your system. So one thing that we know is every single thing that we experience in our physical body always starts in the energy body first. Just think of that for a minute. So everything that we're experiencing physically always starts in the energy body first. So if we use stress as an example, take a moment to think, what is stress? It's easy to look at stress in terms of what it causes. Like we know stress can cause high blood pressure, stress can cause a stomach ulcer, stress can cause insomnia. But what actually is that thing that we've referred to as stress? Not so easy to explain, right? If we look at stress as an energy, then we start to understand how something like stress, which is not a thing, but we're all aware of the effects of stress, how it creates an imbalance in the physical body. So when we're stressed, that stress energy starts to sit in our energy body. Now, one of the chakras involved in managing stress is our solar plexus. And our solar plexus starts to absorb that stress. Now, one of the things that the solar plexus controls, or actually, let's wind it back one step. Our solar plexus literally sits in the soft area between our ribs. And what sits above the solar plexus is actually your diaphragm, right? What is the first thing that happens when people get stressed? Their breathing starts to become impacted. Why? How is something like stress physically impacting your breathing? Your diaphragm sits on top of your solar plexus. So when your solar plexus becomes so congested and so full of energy, it actually stops the diaphragm from moving and allowing you to take that deep breath in, right? Most people will say when you're stressed, just take a deep breath in. Instinctively, they know you need to do something with the breath, right? The second thing that happens is your solar plexus actually controls your entire digestive system. So what a lot of people will find out is when you're stressed, your digestive system starts to play up. Some people comfort eat. Some people just feel this nauseous feeling. Some people feel that knot literally in their stomach That's that stress energy impacting your digestive system. And so it goes on, because with that chronic stress, your body then can't deal with holding all of this. So what does it do? It actually starts to store it in your back solar plexus. I didn't know there was a back solar plexus until I got to Pranic Healing. And the stress starts to then build up in your back solar plexus chakra. And as that builds up, what happens? People get back pain, right? What's the biggest cause of musculoskeletal issues in the world is back pain, right? And moving on from that, it can then cause high blood pressure in the same way. It can cause cardiac issues. It can even cause issues up into the brain, cause a stroke, right? So all of these physical things that we have start as an energy imbalance first, right? So I just use stress as an example because it's relevant for most people. But that is the mechanism of how something that's an energy actually starts to impact the physical body. All right. So how does this relate to pranic healing? In pranic healing, we work entirely on the energy body. Pranic healing is a no-touch modality. So we don't physically touch the physical body. We only work on the energy body. But here's the beautiful thing about that. We get to the root cause of stuff right from the beginning. When we understand that everything starts in the energy body first, by addressing the issues in the energy body, you're getting to the root cause of the problems. Now, what happens is this. Through certain techniques, we clear out the aura, we clear out the chakras. When the energy body is clean and balanced and healthy, the physical body matches that. So we're not actually doing the healing. What we're doing is the cleaning and the removing of all the stuff that's in the energy body and in the chakras, and opening the space for the body to heal itself. And that's pretty fantastic. So you don't need any medical knowledge in order to be able to heal the physical body. You need an understanding of energy and how energy works, and the body will heal itself. Isn't that amazing? Like, that makes me so excited, right? So some of the things that pranic healing can help with, stress and anxiety. A big portion of my healing practice, I work with a lot of people with stress and anxiety. And stress and anxiety can be hugely debilitating when you're having this huge emotion and all the things that come with it. It really impacts your life on a deep level. Again, being able to clean out your aura and your chakras, you can actually settle this and make a huge impact on stress and anxiety. Likewise, it helps with sleep issues, emotional overwhelm, physical pain. So many people have these imbalances that then eventually lead to physical pain, and being able to correct the areas and the triggers that are causing this physical pain, it can be life-changing for so many people. Relationship healing, right? What are relationships? Relationships are energy, right? You know, when your partner comes in and they've had a bad day, you can feel it before they've even shared it with you, right? So being able to harmonize and bless your relationships, that in and of itself is a huge gift for your life, to really bless your relationships. And when I just think back of the people that have been impacted by pranic healing and how it's helped their lives, this is what gives me the passion and the drive to share this, because of the impact that it's having in so many people. I had one lady who just popped into my mind right now, who literally had really, really bad arthritis, like almost every joint in her body, pretty much bedridden, depression, anxiety. I think at that time she was on like 17 different medications, and just life was not great, right? And I still remember doing a handful of sessions on her, and she called me one day and she said, "Nicole, I need to know more about this. I cannot believe in just a few short weeks how I'm feeling. This is the best that I have felt in years." And what followed suit, which just makes my heart happy, was she learned how to do pranic healing. She learned how to do it on herself. She went through the different levels of training. And where she is now, I think it was 10 years since I've met her, her health, her vitality, her experience of life is so much better, 10 years older than what she was. And That's all because of pranic healing. And I just keep thinking, somebody with like such extreme physical and emotional stuff going on, to be able to relieve that with no gimmicks, no gadgets, just your two hands and energy. That is what inspires me every day to spread these teachings. So why am I telling you this? We have a class coming up, and I'm kind of putting a lot more effort into this class because of the timing of this class. So most of you know that we have the biggest full moon of the year coming up on May 1st. We call that the Wesak full moon. And it's a very, very powerful full moon, and there's just a lot of energy around the full moon. This class is happening 1 week after that full moon. And when we just look at where we are in our lives, we want to manifest, we want to be healthy, we want to be happy, we want abundance and prosperity, we want all these good things, right? So at the time of this full moon, we're bringing in that energy. But now I want to give you the tools to be able to take that and carry it forward through the rest of the year so that you can keep this momentum going. You can improve your health. You can improve your well-being. You can calm your emotions. You can heal your relationships. You can attract abundance and prosperity, right? All of this starts with understanding energy. So the first thing that we teach you in this class is actually the meditation on twin hearts. And this is our foundation meditation in pranic healing. And just that meditation alone, if that was all you learned, it would be life-changing, because this meditation opens the heart, opens the crown, and allows a massive downpouring of healing energy into your system. We teach you how to feel energy with your hands. These become your little scanning tools, right? And pranic healing is a very practical system, right? It's not just moving energy and imagining stuff. It's very systematic. So what we do is we teach you how to feel energy with your hands. And then we teach you how to scan your system to see, where's there too much energy? Where's there not enough energy? Where's there just the right amount of energy? Because the goal in pranic healing is to get all of your chakras into alignment. When your chakras are aligned and balanced and have the right amount of energy in each chakra, that is when we experience good health, vitality, happiness, joy, all the good things, right? But life happens and our chakras start to shift and change. So some might have too much energy, some might not have enough energy. And when we have these imbalances, if they're there for too long, this is then what triggers health issues and emotional issues, right? So being able to detect where in your body the energy is out of balance, that is like a superpower, in my opinion, right? So we're able to identify this, and you learn this right at the beginning, right? Once we have an idea of what's happening with the chakras in the system, we then teach you how to balance them. So removing stuff that doesn't need to be there, putting healthy, vibrant, fresh prana into the areas that need it. And this then starts the healing cycle for your physical body, right? And then it expands. We have a thorough understanding of the chakras, how to heal yourself, how to heal others, right? Imagine being able to heal family members that are suffering, right? But also how to heal at a distance. So you may have friends or family that are not in your vicinity. You can heal them remotely. So much is covered in a 2-day workshop. And what you learn are literally tools for life. And that's the thing that just amazes me, is we give you everything at level 1 to be able to produce phenomenal healing right at the beginning. Yes, we have other modules, but in pranic healing, we give you all the tools you need for healing right at level 1. And that is quite amazing. All right. A lot of people ask me, do you need to have experience? Do you need to be intuitive? Do you need any special gifts in order to do this? No. You need 2 hands and a willingness to learn, and you can do pranic healing, right? So it's a fantastic system. I'm going to be offering this class on May 8th and 9th. And as I said, this class covers everything you need in order to heal yourself and heal others. So if you have any questions, please share your questions now. I'm going to stay on for a couple of minutes to answer some questions. Jackie, I'm so glad you signed up for the class. Jackie signed up yesterday already. I'm so excited to share this work with you. It really is quite phenomenal. Let me just see if anybody has any questions. Okay. All right. So if you're interested, type basic in the comment section and I can get you some information. I can share the website and everything that you need to know. I would like to ask you to help me. Super easy. If you could leave a heart, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, or even share this post with somebody that you feel may benefit from this, I would be so grateful. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. I hope I've just opened the door a little bit and made you excited or inspired to explore the world of pranic healing. There's so much involved with it. I can't wait to share it with you. So thank you. I wish you a blessed and happy day. And don't forget to prepare for that full moon coming up. It's a really important one. Thank you. Thank you. Much love.